Hey, everybody. Jeff Marples, real estate broker, San Francisco, Marin County. Happy fall to you. I can't believe that summer's already over. Changes of the colors are taking place in certain areas. But I wanted to say that there's change in the city as well. I think that the city kind of bottomed out from the negative press point of view a number of months ago. These politicians, they want to get reelected. So I think really at the end of the day, I think we're on an uptick. I think we've bottomed out for overall marketplace. When you're really thinking about it, and the statistics will show, you know, the momentum is on an uptick for real estate purchases. So homes and condos. It's a little sluggish, but it wasn't as dire as it was last year. So year over year, the numbers are definitely getting better. Month over month for single family homes are great. August is typically the dead zone, right? So those are the data points that I'm looking at. But the nice thing is what I've been really following, if you know me, I follow the 10-year treasury all the time, pretty much every day on my app. And that number keeps on going down. Last week, it went up just a little bit, but we're under 4. And I think that was sort of a make or break. And with that, mortgage rates are going down also. Now, the projection on mortgage rates at the end of next year will really be high fives or around 6. So that's kind of where they're supposed to be anyway. So my advice really to anybody that's in the marketplace, if you're going to be buying a piece of property, realistically, you're going to refinance in 18 months, 2 years. And I just read actually yesterday that mortgage refinance jumped 20%. That's just an indicator right there for what's going on in the marketplace, right? So we have, people that want to clean up the city. We've got, the tent encampments are slowly going away. You've got positive news. So hopefully the work at home mentality will sort of come back. What I'm finding is the low hanging fruit is really the condos down in South Beach. They are very slow, especially the lowest end of that, the lower end of the market. Those are some opportunities out there because they are not selling. Good units are going to sell regardless, right? As long as they're priced right and there's enough action on that specific unit. But I see that more in other parts of the city, right? Up in Marin County, heck, I'm seeing more inventory on the market currently than I have in the last year or so. We're still making progress as far as selling homes and houses being under contract. But when you look at the numbers, there's a good amount of inventory that's still sort of sitting out there, and I think some of that is ripe for the taking. However, I have been looking at properties. I looked at a number of properties yesterday. Sausalito Mill Valley, Corte Madera. Some of these houses are just overpriced for what you get. And so there's room to negotiate, push some of those prices down, especially on those homes where you have popcorn ceilings or outdated kitchen appliances and stuff. I'm seeing that in the marketplace. So it's like, people want move-in ready. So there are some opportunities if you are open to getting a really nice house, great lot, but it needs a little bit of work, right? So those are the sort of the things that I'm seeing in the marketplace. Clearly, the Fed Treasury, that was sort of a surprise to me. I thought they were going to drop 25%. Some analysts said 50, and it's 50, and now they're still talking about doing another 50 this next cycle. So it's interesting to see that with core inflation coming down, because some inflation numbers have come out today, and it's really, really positive. I think that the Fed will do another rate cut that will be a 50 basis points. So they're going to try to drive that down a little bit. It was interesting to see the 10-year Treasury go up after the Fed announcement, but today's Fed Treasury, 10-year Treasury has come down. So anyway, I'm getting into the woods a little bit, but I do think that we are finding finally a little bit of normalization in the markets. We're getting there. It's a long slog. I hear you. But if you have any questions and concerns, anything that is related to real estate, I'm always open to chat it up. I'm always, talking to people, and I love what I do. So you guys have a fabulous weekend coming up, and, take care of yourself. Enjoy the weather. Okay? Take care.